Jai Sachidanand. I bow to pure soul within you and everybody. Jai Sachidanand. We'll now start our Pratikraman book, Parayan, last 3-4 pages.
Pratikraman, page 112. This Pratikraman is the most subtle discovery of ours. If one understands this discovery, then no feud would remain with anyone. Questioner. The list of faults is very long. Dada. If it is long, then for the 100 different kinds of faults that have taken place with just one person, do Pratikraman collectively, saying, I am asking you for forgiveness for all these faults. Questioner.
If there is a problem with anybody, then we have to understand we have not done properly Pratikraman. Or some Atikraman means anger or pride or opinion or negativity for that person is remain. If we do Pratikraman, automatically conflict with that person slowly completely dissolves.
What is the science behind collective Pratikraman?
Yeah.
How is that effective?
Collective Pratikraman means, no, the person says list of mistakes is too long. Then last time some lady saying so many till today, age of 78, so many Atikraman I have done. I can't remember. Then Dada says, you just take general, gross opinion. This type of mistake I have done. I am sorry for this. Please forgive me. So, very similarly, so many mistakes happen with one person. He can't remember properly. Best thing, find out each and every individual mistake, do Pratikraman for that. Suppose out 1,000 mistakes I have done but with one person. I remember only 20, 40, 50. Then individual, first we have to do Pratikraman for each and every mistake we remember properly. Then for other mistakes, I can't remember properly. Then do general. Ultimately, behind that, what is science? Science is that your opinion for Atikraman is now stop or change. I don't want to hurt any person through my speech or thoughts or action or by anger or pride or deceit or greed. I don't want to do any mistake to hurt any person. So that is once our opinion has changed 100%, then for next life our responsibility goes to 0%.
And so we get the same result for
Definitely.
individual and collective?
Yeah, definitely. Because our opinion is 100% change. Now, if that person may have any grudge for us, then in this life that will finish. But for next life, because our opinion has changed totally, for next life, no responsibility with that person also. We will completely come out from that connection of that person because we have done grossly Pratikraman. And the other viewpoint is you can't do 100%, then 90%, it can't do 80%, 20%, 5%, but you start now. Otherwise, person cannot work on 100%, you have to do, I can't do. Then person will do, oh, I can't do Pratikraman, so I don't want to do Pratikraman. No, that is not right way. And science behind all this behavior, your thought, speech and action, it is 100% discharge. And now, due to past negative opinion, this negative speech or negative behavior or negative thoughts are coming. Now, we are changing negative opinion to correctness, no opinion or positive opinion. So we are eliminating negative opinion. So all this discharge, negative opinion gives negative thoughts, speech and action that is gone now. Because now our opinion has changed. According to this opinion, next life will come. And if we do keep separation with file 1 and ask file 1 to do Pratikraman, so next life nothing will continue.
Questioner. Now, it would be good if this drama of this entire life comes to an end quickly. Dadashri. Why did you say such a thing? Questioner. You were in this town for 20 days, yet I was not able to come see you anywhere. Dadashri. Do you have to bring your life to an end over that? Page 113. You have come to know Dada Bhagwan through this body. You are so indebted to this body that you should take whatever medicine is necessary to take care for it. It is through this body that you have recognized Dada. You have discarded infinite bodies. They were all in vain. You have recognized Dada through this body. So this body has become like a friend. And so, this is your other friend. Do you understand?
Body is first friend now. And wife and husband and other friends are second friend. Because this body is helpful to recognize Dada. Through this body, we are getting Jnana. Previously, infinite body we lose, but we never got Jnana. Now in this body, we are getting. So we have to just maintain, take care of this body, just as a first neighbor, not ownership.
So now, you should keep taking care of this body. So do Pratikraman today, saying, I am asking for forgiveness for saying that may death come sooner. Chapter 25. The scientific understanding behind Pratikraman. Questioner. When we become engrossed in the relative self, we are not able to completely discharge our karma with awakened awareness. Now, the realization comes after becoming engrossed. So is there a way to do Pratikraman for this and discharge the karma? Dadashri. When you do Pratikraman, they, the karma, become lighter. When they reappear, they will be lighter. And if you do not do Pratikraman, then they will return with the same weight. They remain pending once again. New karma does not get charged. So through Pratikraman, they will become progressively lighter and eventually discharge. Questioner. You say that Atikraman is certainly neutral, does not charge karma for Mahatmas. So then why is there a need to do Pratikraman? Dadashri. Atikraman is certainly neutral. However, it is when one becomes engrossed in it that a seed gets sown. New karma is charged.
In ignorance stage, but in Mahatma stage, new karma is not going to charge, but discharge karma remain pending. Pending means again we have to clear that karma. Otherwise, repetition of that karma will again equal, it will come. So, Atikraman is neutral, but we are involving in that discharge karma. That's why it remains pending. Whenever after 1 hour, 2 hour, 1 day, 2 day, or in word Samayik or in Shibir or Parayan, we are doing Samayik. At that time we remember such things. Then also that we can, by Pratikraman, we can dissolve that Atikraman.
Nonetheless, if one does not become engrossed in Atikraman, then a seed does not get sown. Atikraman in itself cannot do anything at all. Whereas with Pratikraman, Even if one does not become engrossed in it, it gives results. You know when Chandubai becomes engrossed, and you also know when he does not become engrossed. Page 114. You never become engrossed. The mind, intellect, chit, and ego become engrossed. You are the knower of that.
It's a very ultimate scientific explanation is Dada is given here. Chandubai is involving. Chandubai means not physical body. That I am Chandu, believing that I means Bhavo. Chandu Bhavo and Chandu Mangaldas. Chandu Mangaldas is discharged, totally discharged. Chandu Bhavo is involved in Mangaldas or not involved and remain separate from physical Chandu. And both, if he is involved in Chandu or not involved in physical body, both we are knower and seer of that things happening. I think 2 years back, Niruma has given such indication by.
So there was one dream, and before Parayan, and Parayan was about this how to keep those things separate. And before the Parayan, dream came to one of the Mahatma, and in which Niruma said that Dimple, he goes into the non-self,
No, foreign department, non-self.
to the foreign self, or Dimple stays in his own self. You are separate than both these things. You are the knowing that Dimple is going to foreign self, or Dimple is remaining into the self stage.
Here it is mentioned, involvement is of mind, speech, mind, buddhi, chit and ahankar. So, inner action, they are involving in physical body, prakriti. But we are the third, there are three parts. Physical body, intermediate ego and prajna or awareness or shuddhatma. That part is, we are at the third part, pure soul stage. And ego gets involved or doesn't involve. Both we are knower and seer. You can also experience sometimes when we are eating, fully involving in that, and there is tasteless food, then no involvement. We can experience it is separation automatically happen. Why this has happened? Because tasty food was not there. So mind, chit, ego, buddhi, they are not involving in food. The eater is discharged. It is physical body. And involvement of ego is not there because it is not tasty food. And if tasty food, he is involving. So involvement of ego in tasty food eating, at that time we are also knower, oh, he is involved in physical body or eating part. But I am knower of, seer of this thing, whatever happened.
Question, when Dada is mentioning, the Pratikraman in itself cannot do anything at all. Whereas with Pratikraman, even if one does not become engrossed in it, it gives result.
Pratikraman, Mangaldas is a total discharge. He says something bad or good, he is become angry, it is also discharge. Discharge part, if you involve, then only it is effective. Otherwise, discharge happens, it is neutral. Now, in that part, if you are involving, then discharge is effective. Just like a small kid, 2-3 years old, he want to go to near his mom, and in between we are coming, then he will just fool us. I want to go. So at that time, his atikraman is there, but his intellect is not involving. So it is not harmful to anybody. They are happy, okay, let him go. So like that, if our ego and intellect is not involving in discharge part, then discharge part is not effective, not hurtful to that person. And this is involving, then ego is involving, that is forcibly that anger or something that is harmful to that person, hurt to that person. So if ego, atikraman of physical body is a neutral.
But what Dada is saying that for Pratikraman, even if one does not become engrossed, it gives result.
Now that bhava can remain separate. Whatever happened by Mangaldas, anybody get hurt, then bhava say, oh, this is wrong, I should not do this. Please, you are totally separate. And he cannot involve, still Pratikraman will work. Because,
So why difference
because,
in
because that negative opinion of bhava
okay.
is now changed, oh, this is wrong. Just like 9 column.
Right.
Because speech is hurting others, I don't want to such type of speech, please give me strength. So that part we are changing negative opinion, and negative opinion is dissolved by putting positive opinion. Or say pratikraman, this is wrong, I should not do this. So we are changing here only opinions only. Physical action, if we are not involving, still it will work.
So it means in sense, Atikraman means you are creating new one, and Pratikraman you are dissolving. So in Pratikraman, even if you are not involved, it will work because you are dissolving what was created before. And in Atikraman you are creating new. So you need to be involved in that.
Involved, and that will be charging point.
Right.
And then responsibility will come in next life.
Such a nice one, yeah, very nice. In the first paragraph, when the other says, the questioner says that when we become engrossed and we don't become, we are not aware properly, and so then the Pratikraman, so there is way to do Pratikraman for this and discharge the karma, because we become engrossed in discharge. Now, the other says, for the Pratikraman, he explains everything, how it becomes lighter and everything. But even if you're engrossed, but only when you hurt somebody, then only you need Pratikraman, right?
Yeah, definitely. That is called kraman. We are not hurting anybody.
Yeah, then no need.
That we don't take in this life.
Not in this life.
Future we will
Future
see.
we will see. Okay.
But atikraman, so if we are hurting others, if we are helping others, if we are involved, don't do pratikraman.
Don't do Pratikraman. Even if you're engrossed, don't do it.
Don't do pratikraman.
Okay.
And if somebody hurt, means it is a hurting, means atikraman.
Right.
And that time, if you don't immediately awareness not come, but after sometimes whenever awareness comes, you do pratikraman, then also that atikraman force will reduce.
Right. Okay.
Pujyashree, just in grammar, what happens during grammar? Because there's no atikraman, but we're still getting engrossed. So does it need to have pratikraman, or does it need to have self-awareness?
In this life, if awareness is there, then okay. Suppose you are helping others, so don't do pratikraman now. Because we are hurting others, that stock is too much. So
Yes.
that much clear now in this life. And this part will be in next life we have to clear.
And
Because we don't want to become doer of helping others also. The doership is dangerous. That is a charging of karma. Or say discharge karma remain pending. But doership part we want to dissolve. Oh, Deepak has helped others. I am nowhere and here. Deepak is hurting others. Deepak do pratikraman. But both the time, I can remain myself separate from Deepak.
because we are missing the staying in the agna, 5 agnas, so do we need to do pratikraman?
And if you not do pratikraman, it's okay. But keep awareness. Oh, he has file one has helping others. I am nowhere and here.
Okay.
Pratikraman is when required. If anybody may hurt, then only we have to do pratikraman. If you are eating, not hurting anybody, then don't do. But if you keep aware, oh, eater eats, I am non-eater, no NC. That awareness you can keep all the time. That is a best thing.
So we need to practice the separation.
Practice separation.
Okay.
And if you forget, still it was not harmful, but your happiness will reduce automatically. Yeah, but it is not harmful. We will not miss discharge karma remain pending, but it is not harmful because why we are doing pratikraman, that person may hurt, that person will decide I want to take revenge. I will also hurt you.
Yes.
So we are connecting with other files, and that we want to disconnect from all files. We want to separate ourselves. This file one, he is helping others and he is not claim on us. Why you help me? No, he will go, oh, thank you, he will be happy. So he will not claim, he will not bonding us.
Right.
While here in Atikraman, that person may claim on us, he will take revenge. So we want to come out from that part. That's why we are doing Pratikraman.
Questioner. Chandubai is the one who became engrossed. So Chandubai needs to be told to do Pratikraman, doesn't he? Dadashri. Yes, Chandubai should be told. Questioner. Is it possible to do Pratikraman in dreams? Dadashri. Yes, they can be done very well. The Pratikraman that happen in dreams are better than the ones you are doing now. Right now, you do them quickly. Whatever work gets done during the state of dreaming is very methodical. Dada can be seen in your dreams. Dada is seen in a way in which you have never seen before. Dada cannot be seen in this way even in a wakeful state. He can be seen very well in the dream state. This is because the dream state is a natural and spontaneous state, whereas wakefulness is a state that lacks naturalness and spontaneity, asahajikta.
In dream, it is discharge of past life only. But intellect and ego are not involving. So it is a natural, spontaneous discharge. No interference of intellect and ego. That's why in Niruma says so many times she experiencing in dream also something Pratikraman is happening. Inside automatically in dream Pratikraman also happening. And still one more thing. Both the things happen and she says I am knower and seer of what happened inside. In dream, all those things are in the dream stage. So it is possible. Otherwise, after dream is finished and when we wake up, oh, this is something happened in dream. That is atikraman, hurting others or negativity for others. Then after awaking, they can do pratikraman for that. Then also we can wash out that atikraman.
On the Kramic path, after attaining self-realization, there is no Pratikraman. Pratikraman is considered poison. There is no Pratikraman for us as the self over here on the Akram path either. We make Chandubai do the Pratikraman.
In big volume, detailed explanation is given for this. Here in Kramik Marg, step-by-step path, they are all this negativity, opinion, and that anger, pride, deceit, greed, all these things they are reducing. So that much they have clear, that much part they are experiencing of pure soul. So in stage of pure soul experience, atikraman is totally reduced or in Kramik path. Because bad things, bad deeds, they are reducing or total eliminating. Only good deeds remain, and for the progress of spiritual practice, so it is a good deed only. All these bad deeds they have eliminated. That's why atikraman part they are eliminating. And now they are doing good things and toward progress in spiritual path. So they doesn't require Pratikraman. If they do Pratikraman, then doership will be there. And doership will be there, then experience of soul will go away. So it is poisonous for them. While in Akram, we are doing Pratikraman, but really we are not doing. We are remain as a pure soul, and we are asking to Chandubhai to do Pratikraman. So Chandubhai is a total so many uh, good deed also and bad deed also. He is collection of all these things. So without finishing discharge karma, we are taking this jnana. So in Akram, we will ask Chandubhai to do Pratikraman for any bad deeds, hurting others. For good things, we are not required any Pratikraman.
After taking Gnan, if we don't remain separate and we do Pratikraman, then is that harmful?
No, because our conviction is there, I am pure soul. So your awareness may not remain, but your pratiti is there, I am pure soul. So uh, involvement is, you are not aware, but involvement is not of pure soul only. Only egoism or say Bhava is involving in Mangaldas. And he is doing whatever he has done mistake. Whatever Mangaldas is hurting others, Bhava is doing Pratikraman for that. But it is due to whatever past life, negative opinion, that's why Atikraman is happening. He is doing Pratikraman. But if you are keeping separation, that is best thing. And otherwise also, really, that opinion part is dissolving, whatever Pratikraman happens at that time.
So even if awareness is not there
Still,
and we are
Pratikraman.
in the seat of file 1 and we do Pratikraman, even then there is no harm in that.
No, it is not. Sometimes botheration will be there. I have so many I have done mistake. I want to do Pratikraman. So it is little bit doership type of happening, and that will give you stress or botheration. But if you keep separation, then you can remain in totally bliss stage, and whatever Pratikraman is doing, we are nowhere and here.
This is because this is Akram. Here, all the filled stock of karma is still here to discharge. Do you know which soul, Atma, of the other person we are referring to, we are doing Pratikraman to? We are not doing it to the Pratishthit Atma, the relative self. We are doing it to the original pure soul, Mur Shuddhatma. As a matter of fact, we are doing Pratikraman in the presence of the pure soul as reparation for what transpired with that person. Page 115. So, we are asking for forgiveness before the pure soul of that person. Then, you no longer have anything to do with his Pratishthit Atma. Moreover, it is the ego that is to do the Pratikraman. However, who does the cautioning? It is Prajna, the liberating energy of the self. Prajna prompts. Why did you do Atikraman? What does Prajna caution? Why did you do Atikraman? Now do Pratikraman.
Prajna, then egoism and physical body. Physical body is neutral. It's just all discharge is going on. While egoism is multiplying, this is good, this is bad, through intellect. So now he is doing Pratikraman. And Prajna will say, oh, why do you have done Atikraman, do Pratikraman. So these three we have to understand. Physical body, egoism means Bhavo. Physical body means Mangaldas. And here I means Atma or pure soul or Prajna. One division, middle division and outer division.